Hey guys, today's going to be a little more complicated. I'm going to be showing you how to make a program that has two sprites play rock, paper, scissors with each other.
Hey guys, today we're going to be making this little thing. It will make two sprites play rock, paper, scissors with each other. So when you hit start button, you can see that they will just play rock, paper, scissors, and this guy is their referee. And he just says who won or if it's a tie or whatnot. So yeah, if you want to learn how to make this one, just keep on watching. Alright, hey guys, I'm just on the Scratch website and today we're going to be making a program that has two sprites play rock, paper, scissors with them, and it'll keep score and have them keep playing on forever. I'll show you an example. And so now we're just on the Scratch website. I'm going to go ahead and click the create button in the upper left. And then so for our game, we're going to need two sprites to play rock, paper, scissors against each other, and then we're going to need a sprite to be our referee. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete the Scratch Cat, and I'm going to click on choose a sprite in the bottom right, and I'm going to pick two that I want to play rock, paper, scissors against each other. So I'm going to go for probably the green dinosaur, and then I'm also going to add in the blue dinosaur. And then I'm gonna add in the pterodactyl as my referee, which is this gray guy right here. So now I'm just gonna position my little sprites right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna put all my sprites on the screen, and I want these two that are gonna be playing rock, paper, scissors against each other to face each other. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on costumes and click this flip horizontal button right here so they can face each other. And then I'm going to go back to my code and I'm going to drag my little referee right up here. And then you can make your sprites a little smaller. I think I'm going to go for 75% of their original size. So I'm just going to click on each one, go size 75. And then for this guy, I'm going to say size maybe 85. Okay, and there we go. That's our little referee. These are these two guys playing rock, paper, scissors against each other. So where I'm going to start is I'm going to have them, so I need these two to say either rock, paper, scissors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by going to events and getting my little when the green flag is clicked button. And since I want them to keep playing rock, paper, scissors forever, I'm going to need to grab a forever loop, which will make the code run over and over again and never stop. So we're going to go to control, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab this forever loop right here and attach it right on there. And so now we're going to need to make them pick a random thing to say between rock, paper, and scissors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this dark orange button that says variables. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable that says we're on the blue dinosaur, so I'm going to say blue choice. And just for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to add green choice in here too for the green dinosaur, because these two dinosaurs are going to have identical code in them, so we can just copy and paste this whole loop and change the variable. So now I need to set blue choice, actually, yeah, because we're on the blue dinosaur. Set blue choice, and then we're going to go to operators. And I'm going to say pick random 1 to 10, except for I'm going to make it 1 to 3 because rock, paper, and scissors only gives you 3 possibilities to pick from. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag that and drop it in there. And now we need 3 if statements because these are the 3 different possibilities for them to say. They can say rock, paper, or scissors. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move that right there really quick. Okay, so now I need 3 if statements within my forever loop. So I'm just gonna drag this guy and attach it there. And I'm gonna drag this guy and attach it under there. And I'm gonna drag this guy and make sure all of this code is within this loop and you don't put an if statement within another if statement, because that'll cause it to be incorrect. And so then I'm gonna go into operators, and this is going to see if it's rock, paper, or scissors, like what they choose to say. So I'm just gonna drag one of these and put it in here. So I'm gonna say 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna say 1, 2, and 3 right in there. And then if he says 1, or if he picks 1, then I'm going to say rock, and I'm just gonna go ahead and copy and paste these blocks. Like that. So this will be, say, rock. This will be, say, paper. And this will be, say, scissors. Oops. Yeah, don't do that. Make it sure it's within the if statement. So I'm just going to make that say scissors. And then I'm going to go under variables. And I'm going to make sure that these all say blue choice, because it has to be the blue dinosaur picking between 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and grab this guy and put one of these, the set blue choice to 0, and put one underneath where it says rock, paper, scissors. And instead of 0, I'm going to have I'm going to add variables that say rock, paper, or scissors. So I'm going to go ahead and type rock. Make another variable, paper, and then make a third variable that says scissors. And so we don't want these to show on here. So you can just we don't want these to show on here. So we're gonna say hide rock, paper, and scissors. So I'm just going to drag this little hide variable into each of these if statements as well. And then we're going to drag show blue choice into there just to make sure that it doesn't hide blue choice as well. And then we're going to say set blue, in this little rock loop right here, we're going to say set blue choice to rock. So we're going to click on this and drag it in there. And then same thing with paper and scissors. Ah, you stuck on top of the code. Okay. Paper and then scissors. So now when you run your code, it should be looking like this. You can see the blue dinosaur is just by himself saying rock, paper, and scissors randomly over and over again. So to get the green dinosaur to do the same thing, this is nice, it's easy. We can just click on this whole thing and hit Command C or Control C, depending on what kind of computer you have. And then we're going to click on the green dinosaur right here and just hit paste, so Command or Control V. except for we're going to need to change every time it says blue choice to green choice because we're underneath the green dinosaur. So we're going to have to drag these in here too. And each of these, just make sure that nothing says blue choice right under here. And then make sure these all say green choice. Oh, forgot the set block for right here. This won't matter for the two sprites, it'll matter for the referee's decision. So I'm gonna drag the set blue choice right in here since we forgot that. Okay, there we go. So now when we hit the green flag, get that out of here. So this still says set blue choice to scissors, so we're gonna make that say set green choice. And then let's just double check that says green choice, green choice, green choice, green choice, green choice, green choice, green choice. So we're all good there. And so now when we compile, both of our little dinosaurs will be saying rock, paper, and scissors at random at the same time. So now what we're gonna need to do is make sure that our ref is saying who won each round. And we're gonna hide blue choice and green choice too, so what you can also do is just uncheck these little boxes over here. Actually, we're gonna hide the blue choice. We're gonna hide blue choice. We want blue score to be the one that shows, my bad. Sorry guys. So we're just gonna drag that out, get rid of that. And then we're gonna say hide variable green choice in here under the green dinosaur. And then we're gonna say hide variable blue choice in here under the blue dinosaur. So there we go. Now, this is what you should be having. Sorry about that, guys. So now they're just saying rock, paper, and scissors. So now under the referee, which is our pterodactyl, we're going to have if statements for every single possible combination in rock, paper, scissors, which there are 9 of them. And this part is a bit grueling, but we're going to just go ahead to the Events tab again, grab the When the Green Flag is Clicked button, and immediately we're going to make a variable for the blue score and the green score. So we're going to click Make a Variable, blue score, and green score. So we want those on the screen right here, so you can drag them to their sides to make it more clear. And now we're going to add another forever loop because we want the ref to be refereeing the games forever if they're playing forever. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag that and drop it right in there. And to start off, we want to make sure that blue score and green score both go back to 0 every time you hit the start button. So we're going to go ahead and drag that in there, and we're going to have blue score be set to 0 each time too. So now we're going to need 9 different if statements, which is going to be quite a few. And so now we're just gonna go to the Control tab. We're just gonna go ahead and drag 9 of them in here to make sure we count all 9. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now, each so now each of these if statements is going to need to compare the two choices that the green and blue dinosaur make. So I'm just going to drag this out here, and we're going to grab this hexagon and hexagon block, and I'm just going to put that right there. And we are going to need 9 of these as well, so you can just copy and paste 9, or you can drag and drop 9. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so then we're going to need to compare each and every choice that they can possibly make. So we're going to need the equals in all of these. You know what? Actually, let's go like this. Not start copy and pasting just yet. And these blocks that compare two words are called Booleans when they compare those. So just, you don't need to know that term right now, but I think that it's good to kind of start to familiarize yourself with them. So we are going to need to compare the green choice and the blue choice 9 different times. So we're just going to go to variables and drag green choice right here and blue choice right here. And now what we're going to do is we are going to copy and paste this block 9 times because we're going to need one in all 9. So Command C and then do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now we're just going to go through each and every possible combination, which is going to take a long time, but that's okay. So I'm just going to start with if green picks rock and blue picks scissors. And then I'm just gonna, you can also write this down on a sheet of paper if that makes it easier, or you can just follow along with me and use the same order that I do. So then we're gonna go if it's rock from blue. Oh my gosh. Then we're gonna go if it's rock from blue for 3 times, and then blue can pick scissors, paper, or rock as well. So we're just gonna go scissors, oops, not scissors. We're just gonna go paper and then rock over here. And you can always just go down the line and say scissors, paper, rock, scissors, paper, rock, scissors, paper, rock down these 3. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And then these will be rock, 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 paper, 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 and scissors, scissors, scissors. So I'm gonna drag 3 papers over here. And then 3 scissors. Okay, so now we're just gonna drag this into each of our 9 if statements. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so now that we have these 9, I'm just gonna make him wait a half second in between each one to start off. So I'm just going to click on this, wait 1 second, and type 0.5 into it. And then I'm just going to drag 9 of these inside each if statement. Make sure you go inside each if statement, not outside them, because then that will mess up your code. And you'll see that when you compile, that there will be mistakes or it won't work. And that's one thing you can watch out for. So we're just going ahead and dragging these all in here. And I think that's, yep, that's all 9. So now we're gonna need 3 that say it's a tie when they both say the same thing for looks. So we can just copy this say button for 9 times, because the ref's gonna need to say something each 9 times that they say things. So I'm just gonna say it's a tie. Actually, let's type it in and then copy and paste. That's much easier. What we're trying to do is just make this as quick as we possibly can. So that's why I like to copy and paste things that I know will be the same. So now we're going to say green wins, and then we'll say blue wins. And there will be 3 different possibilities for blue to win, 3 different for green to win, and 3 different ones for it to be a tie. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. We can copy and paste 3 of each of these. So now you have to look at each and every combination and decide where it's a tie, where blue would win and where green would win. So here I can already see that it's a tie. Oh my gosh. Here I can already see that it's a tie when each one's the same, so that'll be the easiest. Like when they're both rock, I'm going to slip this right in here above the wait 0.5 seconds. And then notice how this is paper and paper, so that's a tie. Let's just go ahead and slip that in there. And then notice how this one is scissors and scissors, so this is a tie. So now you can start running your code, and you'll see if they just so happen to say the same thing, the ref should say something for each one. If they say the same thing, oh, but he didn't. That's interesting. So see, there's still stuff we need to do. Okay, so now we're going to look at wherever green wins. So we know that paper beats rock and scissors beats paper, and then rock beats scissors. So we know that rock beats scissors and blue says rock, so blue wins right here. And then green wins right here. And then if we look at this paper and scissors, we know that green wins right there. And paper versus rock, we know that blue wins right there. And then we know that scissors beats paper, so blue wins right there. And then green wins in this last one. So now we have what he's going to say, and so now all we need to do is make sure that it changes each of their scores. So under variables, we're going to have change blue score by 1, and then we're going to have change green score by 1. And each of these will happen 3 times. That's because 3 of them will be a tie, so the scores will change the same, or stay the same, sorry. My bad on that. So now, wherever it says green wins, we're just going to change green score by 1. Oops, forgot to copy and paste that. Oh well. Just gonna, nope, don't need that third one. Oh well. Okay, and then we're gonna make 3 of these. Okay, so make sure that says blue score, not blue choice. So now, and same with the green, make sure it says green score because it is easy to misread that when you look at it quickly. So then, change blue score by 1, and we're just going to go down the line, change green score by 1, and we're just going to go down, and then green wins, and this last one, we're going to say change green score by 1, and then blue wins down here, and blue wins right over here. And then I just compiled and noticed that my timing was off. So we're going to make this say 0 seconds and see if that makes the timing right. That's a big part of this. You have to go through and watch out for your mistakes. So I did do this slightly differently than the last time that I did for the sake of simplicity. Okay, so sorry about that last one. So they don't need to wait to say that. So let's just hit compile again. All right, there we go. Sorry guys, I had that saying for scissor seconds. That's why we had a little mistake in there. So yeah, just little things like that. Make sure that you are careful because now it's timed correctly and we are done. So we're just going to hit the share button and I can name this rock, paper, scissors. And you can always hit copy link and then copy the link and send this to your friends, whoever you want. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.